Hello again and welcome to the Mordian Mondays. This is episode 101. Belated Merry Christmas, Happy Boxing Day, all that kind of good stuff. I hope everyone is having a fantastic Christmas break, Christmas time. And for those of you that are having to work through this time, you brave, beautiful sons of bitches working in retail and hospitality over the Christmas period and whatnot, I hope that now that the Christmas day has passed and Boxing Day has passed, that you might finally get a few days off, and we're all now looking forward to New Year. Now, I know it's been a little bit quiet on the Mordian Glory channel over the last few days. That's just because this year I launched the Christmas Putsch and I hosted Christmas dinner for my family rather than us all going to my parents, and so I was super busy because being a typical bloke, I left all the Christmas shopping till the last minute, but I was super busy over the last few days. But it was a really nice time. I've had a fantastic Christmas. I'm full of Christmas cheer and whatnot, and the hard work's definitely paid off. But now we can cruise to the end of the year and just get sloshed on New Year. But apart from that, we can cruise until the end of the year, and hopefully that means I'll have lots of chances, lots of opportunity to get lots of videos out, and maybe even some battle reports and whatnot. I need to get back into the zone and the flow of using the battle bunker and everything. But hopefully, beginning of next year, end of this year, we're going to have loads of opportunities for video content and whatnot. I always say this, but I'm always busy all the time. I need to go on one of those time management courses. Anyway, what am I talking about? It's just rambling bullshit. Let's crack on with today's video, which is all about, well, it's the Mordian Restoration Project. Another Monday, another bunch of riflemen ready to support the Mordian 50th Rifles, ready to slay the foes of the Emperor. And this week, guys, it's actually been a couple of weeks I've been working on these poses between, like I said, busy Christmas time and whatnot, but also for the fact that whilst there's only 6 people in this wave, I've been doing all the different poses in 1 week at a time. These guys actually took me just as long as when I did like 8 and when I did like 9 riflemen in a week, and that's because in the first week all of the blokes had the same pose, and then the second week there was only 2 poses, but there was most of them were again the same pose. In this week, we're kind of getting close to the dregs of the rifleman poses. So actually, even though there's only 6 guys here, because there's 3 different poses, it does make it that little bit trickier when it comes to getting into the flow and speed painting and batch painting and whatnot. So I found that these 6 blokes with 3 different poses took longer, or at the very least just as long as when I was painting up the 9 guys that all had the same pose. Now these guys make up, like I said, the majority of the little different poses that I've got. I do have one more batch of riflemen to do, and then I have done all of the riflemen for 3rd platoon of 2nd company, or the 6th platoon that I've done overall. Now there's 8 more riflemen left. They've got 2 poses, so fingers crossed it should take, especially now that things have calmed down, I'm going to have loads of time over the next week to get the next bunch of guys painted up, and that would be really, really cool. I think because of the busyness over the Christmas period, I'm not going to get the whole platoon done before the end of the year, which was the original goal, but I'll definitely get all the riflemen done sort of by the end of the year. That should be fine. By next Mordian Mondays, I should have all the riflemen done. Well, fingers crossed. Let's see how it goes. You never know. I might get some time to myself and I can just paint. But we'll see how it goes. Now, that's kind of all the Warhammer stuff that I want to talk about today, guys. There's not much more to talk about, really. I mean, more Mordian Mondays, more riflemen. Same old, kind of thing. But one thing I do want to talk about is some of the general hobbying plans and whatnot, and discussions around the channel, a little bit of a channel update and whatnot. I'll probably go into a bit more detail on doing a full channel update in a separate video, because I know those channel update videos, some people want to watch them, some people don't. They are a little bit specific to the this community rather than being a general YouTube video. But one thing I did want to talk about, for those of you which like to know what else other hobbying things are going on in my life, and Mordian Mondays is the perfect place to do it because it's just a free-for-all, mad, rambling bollocks video. It's the one video, in a funny sort of way, it's the video I enjoy. A total tangent for a second, guys. Morning Mondays is probably the video that I enjoy doing the most every single week. And that is, and even though it is consistently the least viewed video that I do. If I was in this game for the money, if I was doing this to live off, I wouldn't be able to do Morning Mondays because it's like, you know, it doesn't bring in the views. And that's kind of why I'm glad that I don't, you know, monetize and advertise and worry about any of that kind of stuff. I'm just grateful for the support and the money that I get via Patreon, because it allows me to just pursue things that I enjoy, and it means I don't just have to go down the mainstream. I can actually do interesting little projects, like talking about how, you know, if you were to tune into this video, you know, you might think it's just like a rambling mess, but there are nuggets of information here, like talking about when you're speed painting, make sure you're doing all the different poses, all the similar poses at the same time, because that will help you speed up, right? That's a nugget of information buried in the mess of the rest of the video. But I wouldn't be able to do these kind of hobbying videos and whatnot, because they're just not what people come to this channel for. But I know that there's quite a dedicated group of Mordian Mondays who tune in every single week, and I like, you know, we have a great time in the comment section and everything. But I really like Mordian Mondays because, one, the content is, you know, I don't have to think about, you know, in-depth tactics and crazy stuff like that. I just get to relax. I get to produce a video every week, which is totally unscripted, and the content, I know what's going to be there every week. It's me talking about what I've done, which is painting. So it's very enjoyable. It's really easy, and it's a little bit different, and it allows me to also just be able to give a off-the-cuff, stream of consciousness kind of thought, kind of video. Allows you guys to get a little bit of a peek into my brain, into my personality, and that's why I like Mordian Mondays. So that was a total tangent, right? Total tangent. Let's try and save this train wreck of a video. Let's talk about the other stuff which again I could talk about on Mordian Mondays because it's just a more relaxed video. The other hobbying stuff that I've been doing. Now, as you guys know, don't worry, this will all make sense. As you guys know, I've kind of been pounding the tournament scene pretty hard recently, innuendo probably, and I just, you know, I've been really enjoying that, and it is, you kind of get into this addictive cycle, right? Of like, yeah, next tournament, and you got, you know, by the end of sort of the 6-month tournament sort of, well, it's more like 8-month tournament sort of smashing that I did 3 tournaments in 1 month. That was last month. I did 3 tournaments in 1 month, and so I've been really enjoying that, and it's been great for making content on the channel, and it's been great because it's, you know, my most successful videos have been my tournament reports, which clearly says to me, you know, this is, you know, people want this kind of content. Please, you know, keep doing that kind of stuff, which is what I'm going to do. People generally love to see when I do something wacky at a tournament. That's the interesting thing. So, like, my most popular videos on this channel are when I took pure infantry to a tournament and when I took a pure armoured company to a tournament. And those videos did the best beyond anything. Over the whole, they smashed my previous best video, which had been up there for like 4 years, my best video, which had been my Alternative Death Corps of Krieg video, talking about Anvil Industries and whatnot. And these 2 other videos came along and just smashed that out the park. But when I do videos like, well, I took Hybrid Guard to a tournament, they do well, but it's funny because people, they don't do as well as like me taking a meme army to a tournament. So it's kind of funny. I'm trying to do these like really like, you know, proper tournament tactics, how to be the best Imperial Guard player you can be and all this kind of stuff. But really people just want to tune in to see the memes. That's what people want to see, isn't it? Anyway, so I've been playing a lot of tournaments recently, but I had the opportunity over the last couple of weeks to play a couple of games of Bolt Action. Now, for those that don't know what Bolt Action is, it's like a World War II Warhammer 40k. It's really, really good. The people that designed and make Bolt Action are Warlord Games, and they are the original team that actually came up with like Warhammer Rogue Trade, Warhammer 2nd Edition, and they basically left GW when it became a big corporate, faceless, soulless organisation, and they went and formed Warlord Games. And if it's like, slight tangent on Warlord Games, any of you who's a longbeard, who's been around for a long time, who feels like games, you know, 40k is fantastic, but it's just feeling a little bit different to how it was when you were a kid, go and check out Warlord Games. Everything that they do from top to bottom will give you that nostalgia trip of this is the 40k I remember from my childhood. from the way they do their big boxes of infantry, you know, where you get 30 infantry in a box for the same price as, or cheaper than 10 guys in a box from Games Workshop. You know, they're just everything about them, from the culture and everything, the sculpts, all that kind of stuff. It just screams old school 40k, and I absolutely love it. Now, I had the opportunity, coming back on track, to play a little bit of bolt action, and I absolutely fell in love with it. It's insane, because you would think that going from a serious game of 40k and going to play something a lot more casual, which is bolt action, that I'd hate it, because I'd be like, no, it's just not what I've been programming myself for. But honestly, it was like seeing through the lies of the Jedi. It's totally like made me think, just more bolt action. So I've actually got another game of bolt action on tomorrow. I'll try and remember to take some pictures and maybe do like a little post game sort of video. I'll just take pictures and do like a post game talk about it. But I've been absolutely loving bolt action, so much so that even though I am a grown man, I did ask for toys for Christmas, and I did get I have a Japanese army, but I did get a German starter army as well for Christmas. So I have a Japanese army already, and then for Christmas, like a little boy, I asked for toys. I shouldn't really self-deprecate that, whatever it is, that much, self-depreciate that much. But I got a winter German starter army for Christmas, and I had so much fun yesterday building all the models and everything, and I cannot wait. And at the moment, right now, I'm more excited about bolt action than I am about 40k. But I think realistically, guys, it's just because I'm a little burned out from tournament 40k and a little burned out from 40k in general. So I'm going to play some bolt action, which is a lot more casual, a lot more narrative. And I'm thinking last year was like the year of the competitive Mordian Glory channel. I'm going to see how this year goes. I think it's going to be a bit more of a balance. And obviously the year before that was the year of the hobby Mordian Glory channel, because it was 2020. And there was like, I couldn't go anywhere because it was lockdown, right? So it's kind of interesting how the channel's gone through these phases. Like the year before, 2020 was the hobby days, 2021 was the tournament days, and now we're in 2022. Maybe that will be the year of the battle report, year of bolt action. Well, bolt action will be involved. Imperial Guard will always be the first and foremost. But maybe next year will be like year of the narrative. Because what I'd really like some people to comment down below, and I know you guys, I know you love everything that I do, and you're always really positive, really supportive community. So, I know that you'll say, yeah, it's a great idea. But like genuinely, if you just put down in the comment section below, do you want to see a bit more diversification? I mean, at the end of the day, until we get a new codex, right? Like, there's not much more to talk about with Guard. We talk about the changing meta and how the Guard can sort of lean into it, but unless maybe now is the time to do a bit more, just battle reports. Maybe now is the time to do a bit more on terms of exploring other game systems and diversification of the channel. Maybe. I don't know. What do you guys think down in the comment section below? Of course, Imperial Guard will always be the core focus. But, do you want to see more? Well, I guess if I was to, maybe I should do a poll about this as well. I'll get a feel for it in the comment section, and then I'll probably do a poll as well. But do you want to see more competitive stuff? Do you want to see more narrative stuff? Do you want to see more bolt action? Do you want to see different armies on the channel? Let me know down in the comment section below. Do you want me to keep going the way I'm going, smashing tournaments and doing competitive videos? That's kind of option number one. Option number two, do you want me to do more battle reports, more narrative, almost like Crusade and stuff like that? Like really get into doing quite a unique style of battle report that I've got a plan for. Do you want me to do more bolt action content? Or, whatever. Put it down in the comment section below. Anyway, we'll leave that video there. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. I know it's been a bit random all over the place and whatnot, but I just want to say absolutely massive thank you to everyone. I'm sure I'm going to do more videos before the end of the year. I'm sure I'm going to get like a couple done before the end of the year. But, if that doesn't happen, I just want to say to everyone, massive thank you to everyone who has supported the Mordian Glory channel over the years. It's been one hell of a year. We've broken 10,000, and with change into the subs, we've had multiple videos get close to like 100,000 views, well over 70,000 views, and the channel has just gone from strength to strength this year. It's been a bit of a breakout year, I feel, and I just want to say a massive thank you to not only all the new people which have joined us, because you guys are fantastic, and I'm loving all the new blood and the new fresh enthusiasm, but I also want to say a huge thank you to all the longbeards. You know, the guys that literally comment every single week. You know, Mr. Jack is one of them. There's loads of people out there, you know, who comment every single week. I just picked one out at the top of my head, by the way. But you know, all of you longbeards who have been here for years, don't think I don't know you. Like, I recognise the names every single time in the comment section. Those people, you know, that comment week in, week out. And I don't always get a chance to get back to you, but just know that I do read everything, and just a massive thank you to everyone who has supported the channel over the years, and a huge welcome to everyone who has joined us recently. Hopefully 2022 will be another fantastic year. Who knows, maybe we'll get to 20,000 subs next year. That would be kind of cool, right? We'll see what happens. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you for watching. We'll wrap it up there, and as always, I'll see you guys next time.